guys. I hope you guys are doing amazing. In this episode, we're going to talk about how your story is your $1,000,000 ticket, even if nobody cares. Do you hear me? Okay. And so, what if I told you that your very story you've been hiding is the one that you may think is too messy, you may think is too painful, is too original, is too crazy, was actually your $1,000,000 ticket. And so I'm your host, Faye Marillion, the coach's coach. And today I want to break down why your story is the foundation of your coaching business and how publishing it in the right way will position you as an authority with the ability to attract clients and open doors that you didn't know exist. And so my story, just so we're a little bit more acquainted, I used to be a homeless single mom who turned her pain into purpose and the purpose into profits. And I became a homeless single mom, didn't think it would happen to me. I thought I was the exception. And I spent about 18 months just homeless, trying to reestablish me and my kid. And in that season, I was living in my car for a little spell of it. And there was a DUI, like a drunk driver hit my car. Thus, I lost my house and my transportation like that. I go down to the car dealership and I'm like, hey, y'all, I just wanted to see how I can get a new car. And mind you, I had no financial education background. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just out here, young 23-year-old woman, trying to figure out this thing called life, especially now that I had a little baby counting on me. I get to this dealership, guys, and the man looked at my credit. He said, I'm going to go pull your credit. That was the first mistake. He went to go pull my credit, and it was literally like a terrible score, like 400 something. He came out and he was like, lady, I can't help you do nothing. And this, mind you, was one of those buy here, pay here places, so a tote your note type car lot. He literally was like, you got to pay all in cash or go fix your credit and come back. And I'm like, what does that mean, fix my credit? And he's like, listen, we usually don't do this, but I want to give you a printout of your credit report. And I want you to take it and begin to learn how to fix your credit. And he gave me that. And I was frustrated. I'm not going to lie. I was really frustrated. And I'm trying to figure out a credit score. I don't understand what you're saying. Because I grew up in a home where there was no financial literacy taught. And so I was in college before I became a mom, and I'm getting the JCPenney's card, the Marshall's card, any card they offer me, I'm thinking free money. And I get this card, and y'all, it's insane. And so from there, I go take the report, and I go and I try to go learn about this credit thing, right? Because I'm like, what is this credit thing? And from that, I begin to build my own credit. I begin to ask God to show me how to do this. And so I'm texting my baby right now, y'all. Sorry about this. Okay. And so I take my pain of having terrible credit and not knowing how it's going to transport or house me and my kid. And I begin to fix my credit. And in fixing my credit, I realized there was over 60 some million people with poor credit. And so I was able to build a multiple 5-figure business monthly, 5 figures in sales, like $50,000 plus in sales from my car. I was able to completely restore me and my daughter from homelessness to where we are now. And so I took that story of pain and I figured out what was the purpose of that pain. And it led me to my power, which was take what's hurting you and you can begin to help other people. And so if you are going through pain, if you go through something, and don't tell me you ain't went through nothing. Because if you on earth, you had an opportunity to go through some things. You see what I'm saying? Like, we all have a story. And your story may not be as messy or as crazy as somebody else's story, but you've overcome something. And when I look at my little kids, I have a 13-year-old, a 5-year-old, 4-year-old, almost 3, almost 2-year-old, right? And so they each one teach each other. They always teaching each other how to do stuff. And so if my little bitty toddlers and my teenager can teach their siblings something, what do you have that you can teach? So let's get into it. Why does your story matter? Let's look at it. Why does it matter? The first thing is people don't buy information. They buy transformation. And so you taking them from the pain to the goal. They want to know, how can you transform my situation? And you're the living proof. And so you have the evidence, you have the proof, and you walk through it, right? And so you're able to not just give them information, you're able to take your story and help them find the transformation they're looking for, okay? And so your story is the proof. of that transformation. Okay. And so even if you think nobody cares about my journey, truth is your exact experience is someone else's roadmap to freedom. Did you hear me? Your experience is their roadmap to freedom. Example, my story from homelessness to building a six-figure business isn't just about me. It's about helping other women see what's possible and that no matter how hard you fall, you can get back up. See what I'm saying? And so let's keep this going. The second part is you got to learn how to position. Publishing, like you got to really understand how to position that story and really just be able to help people see like, hey, I may have gone through this, but you don't have to go through this. God can take the story, and I'm a Christian for y'all who don't know. I'm not talking about God, I'm talking about Jesus, all right? And so God's giving you the story, and you may be sitting there feeling like, woe, it's me. Why did I have to go through that? Why did I have to endure that? And I'm here to tell you, you had to endure for the people that are coming behind you. You see, your story is bigger than what you may have thought originally. Your story is to help lead a generation. And so I don't know how long you're going to sit back looking at how many bills are coming in, what people may think or say. I don't know how long you're going to allow your story to be the excuse for why you can't succeed. But I'm here today to challenge you to force yourself to find the transformation within this story. And when you locate that transformation, that pivotal moment in your story, how you transform that pain into the purpose, I'm telling you, you're going to be able to take that purpose and bring it into a profit. And so I want you to sit down today, get your journal, get you some quiet time going on, and you begin to dig into, Lord, I've been through a lot. Or you can say, I ain't been through that much. That's the story too. I need somebody to teach me how to avoid the pains of life. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to learn my own. I don't want to learn for myself. I want somebody to teach me. Hey, show me how you did that, okay? And so don't stop looking at other people's stories and look at how is it? How can my particular story and set of circumstances provide someone else with the transformation to help them go from their pain into their purpose, or from their pain into a relationship they always wanted, or from their pain into profits. And so even with your story, I want you to break it down even more. How can your story fit into the big niches, which is the niches that make you money? Listen to this. These are the niches that's going to make you money, okay? People want to make more money. And so I'm telling you this for a reason. So follow me. People want to make more money. People want better, stronger, healthier relationships. And people want to get healthy and fit and live a long life. How does your story fit into one? You start off with the one, and you figure out exactly what steps did I go through, okay? And from there, I'm telling you, welcome to the coaching industry. It's been amazing talking to you guys. I want to invite you to join me in the Empowerment University, where I'll teach you personally how to do this step by step. But thank y'all so much for your